there is a lot of connection that you can have with the professors. They can understand your problems.
Yeah.
You can tell them your issues, and there is no much generation gap that's going on between you and the professor. And with respect to mess food, I think it gets monotonous wherever you stay. Sometimes you will find bugs in your food. Sometimes you will find that your food is not cooked properly. IIT Hyderabad, as far as I know, it respects hard work because of the less population. There's always a scope for betterment. There's always an opportunity waiting for you. I remember I'm also a graphic designer, also do graphic designing.
Okay.
So initially when I started out, I didn't have a lot of pieces on my portfolio. But when they saw my IIT tag and everything, they were like, okay, she doesn't know much, but she will be willing to work hard. We haven't established much in terms of inter IIT. We've got 2 medals in the past 11 years. The college is super remote. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is very, very remote when compared to the central Hyderabad. One advice I would give to people who are just starting out college is, talk to people, make networks, because your world is very small when it is only you and your laptop. If you're stuck in anything, only people are going to help you out. The average CTC which is amazing, and the highest salary that a person got was.
सो हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। तो यार आज की इस वीडियो में हम रिव्यू करेंगे आईआईटी हैदराबाद का, और आईआईटी हैदराबाद का रिव्यू हम उन्हीं के कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट से करवाएंगे। तो आज हमारे साथ हैं यार श्री वर्षा, जो कि आईआईटी हैदराबाद की ही एक स्टूडेंट है, एंड अलॉन्ग दैट उनका भी एक यूट्यूब चैनल है बाय द नेम ऑफ श्री वर्षा। तो इस वीडियो के बाद उनके चैनल को ज़रूर से आप एक बार सब्सक्राइब कर लेना। लिंक टू हर चैनल विल बी इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन। तो यार वीडियो थोड़ी सी लंबी हो सकती है, तो उसके लिए हमने डिस्क्रिप्शन में टाइम स्टैम्प्स का भी अरेंजमेंट कर दिया है। अगर आपको किसी पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे स्किप करना हो तो आप डिस्क्रिप्शन में जाके टाइम स्टैम्प पे क्लिक कर सकते हैं। और उसी के साथ साथ यार हमने एक ये इनिशिएटिव ले रखा है जिसमें हम इंडिया के जितने भी सारे IITs, NITs, ट्रिपल IITs हैं, सभी के कॉलेज रिव्यूज़ हम कवर करेंगे और उन्हीं के कॉलेज के स्टूडेंट से करवाएंगे। तो बिना किसी देरी के यार हम इस वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। बट वीडियो स्टार्ट करने से पहले आप प्लीज़ इस वीडियो को लाइक कर देना एंड चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कर देना। इससे हमें यार काफ़ी ज़्यादा मोटिवेशन मिलती है अच्छा कंटेंट बनाने के लिए। तो बिना किसी देरी के यार हम लोग इस वीडियो को करते हैं स्टार्ट इंट्रो के बाद।
ओके सो हे गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू द चैनल। और आज की इस वीडियो में हम करने वाले हैं आईआईटी हैदराबाद का रिव्यू, और इसका रिव्यू हम उन्हीं के एक स्टूडेंट से करवाएंगे। सो टुडे वी हैव वर्षा हियर विद अस टू रिव्यू आईआईटी हैदराबाद। सो लेट अस इंट्रोड्यूस वर्षा।
Hey guys, I'm Shri Varsha. So I'm pursuing second year in mechanical engineering, IIT Hyderabad.
Okay, so the first question arises, why did you choose IIT Hyderabad at first?
So IIT Hyderabad had AI branch, which was not there in any other IITs in our country. So that was the first year they launched the AI course. So I joined there, to get more exposure there. And secondly, I'm from Tamil Nadu, so we were searching only for southern IITs. So that was the main reason why I chose IIT Hyderabad.
My second question is, what do you like about the college campus?
I would say the opportunities there are quite high when compared to other colleges. In the sense, if you go to a very old IIT or a very very established university, you have a lot of competition, even to get into clubs, or even to participate in a certain college fest or something. There are so many people who are good at it, so many people who are very very experienced.
Right.
But with respect to IIT Hyderabad, the crowd is very very limited. We have like only 300 BTech students who come every year, and the strength is increased to 400. So the opportunities you get will be more because the strength will be less. So that is the best thing about a university that's new, like a new IIT.
Okay, so let's talk about the fees. Since it's a new IIT, so how about the fees curriculum, and can you a little bit elaborate about the scholarships that you get in IITs?
The fees come 1.5 lakhs per semester, and for BTech and BDes students, that is bachelor's in design, we have a very similar fee structure. Of course, you have different scholarships and stuff for SC/ST students or something when you belong to the subcategories.
So moving on, the next thing I want to ask about the college infrastructure.
I think it's very well established. We have a good classroom and everything is super furnished and everything. And in our college, there's also an incubation park coming in, and hostels for married students and everything that's in progress. And I think it will be done by the end of 2020.
Can you tell us about the professors there, about the IIT's professors, how they teach, and how much workload do you guys have?
Okay, so basically, if you take only IIT Hyderabad, the another reason why I joined there was the average age of professor is like 34 to 36 years. So there is a lot of connection that you can have with the professors. Like, I mean, they can understand your problems.
Yeah.
You can tell them your issues, and there is no much generation gap that's going on between you and the professor. So there's a better connection with the professors and stuff when it comes to IIT Hyderabad. So most of the professors are pretty chill. They are very nice. They understand your issues. And adding to that point, we also have professors who act as mentors for our students. So basically, one professor mentor is allotted to a batch of 20 students, like that. So they're pretty friendly and approachable. And of course, being IIT professors, they're all very, very established in their particular domains. They have a lot of experience. And you might, come across certain teachers who do not deliver the content very well. Like, you wouldn't be able to understand it so much at the first go. But with some effort from your side, and also with better communication with them, you'll be able to fix the issue. There is nothing so drastically wrong about it.
So let us talk about hostel and hostel life and mess food. So how can
Yeah. Can tell us about your favorite moments there?
Yeah, sure. Hostel, because it's a new IIT, it is very good. Frankly, I went through a lot of hostel pictures when I was selecting the college, and especially when you go to old colleges, you will see the buildings are like sort of run down. The walls are not painted properly, and sometimes you just get scared looking at it after you're at home for a long time. But again, they have new hostels for freshers now, and we have single rooms. We don't have room sharing. Only for freshers they have room sharing stuff, but we have single room, so it's very convenient, super spacious, and very neat. And with respect to mess food, I think it gets monotonous wherever you stay. Because there's a particular regimen. There's always a schedule of items, and every week they're going to repeat the same thing, and it will become problematic. And another thing is they cannot maintain hygiene at such a big scale. Sometimes you will find bugs in your food. Sometimes you will find that your food is not cooked properly. Sometimes you will suffer from indigestion. Again, that's because they cook at such a large scale. It's not that they're voluntarily doing it or something. They're also taking maximum care from their side. So I think mess food will always be an issue wherever you go. That's what I feel. Again, the canteen options are available till 3 o'clock in the night. So if you feel hungry or something, you can buy it.
Okay, so Varsha, now you're also a senior. So when you first entered in the college, how did you feel about the senior interaction there? How were the seniors?
The seniors are very, very friendly, and on top of that, we have very, very, very strict, anti-ragging policies. We have a separate cell for that, just like any other university, and any student has a liberty to, report anything if they feel uncomfortable at any point of time. And we have a counseling cell called Sunshine in our university, where it's more of a suicide helpline or anything. If you want counseling for any kind of issue, they are ready to step in and help you. And even now during quarantine, we have weekly Zoom meetings, Google Meets, where you can contact our psychologists. And yeah, it's very good. They're very helpful. Even when I stepped in, they were very helpful because when I came, IIT Hyderabad, I didn't know anybody from Hyderabad, and I felt very, very aloof, and I didn't know what to do. Like I had mentioned earlier, I speak only two languages, Tamil and English. It was very difficult for me to mingle with other people because majority of them were comfortable with Hindi. So seniors took me in and they helped me and they, molded me quite well. So that is always there.
So let's talk about girls to boys ratio. What is the girls is to boys ratio there?
We have 18% women.
Okay.
I think that's not bad
It's
compared
good.
to other engineering
It's
colleges.
good considering an engineering college.
Yeah, considering an engineering college, I think it's pretty fine. And 18%. With respect to, PhDs and MSc people, MTechs, everyone.
So now let's talk about the most important question, which most of the students are waiting. Can you please tell us about the placements of the IIT Hyderabad? As you told, this is a new IIT campus. So how are the placements there, and what about the internship opportunities? And
internship and placement opportunities are very good, actually. The average CTC was 22 lakhs last year, which is amazing. And the highest salary that a person got was 61 lakhs. And people get placed in a variety of places. There are around 38 international offers, and around 461 people applied, out of which 291 people secured job offers.
The students are very less in IIT Hyderabad. So do you think this is an advantage for in the placement part?
Yeah, I think that just like how I mentioned before, since the population is less, there is always, scope for hard work. If you understand my point. Because when I was preparing for JEE, the competition was too high that so many factors mattered apart from your hard work, your luck, even, if that counts, and then your aptitude, how much you could grasp a concept. There were so many things that were in the consideration. And but IIT Hyderabad, as far as I know, it respects hard work because of the less population. There's always a scope for betterment. There's always an opportunity waiting for you. So that is, I think, the best part about IIT.
Do you feel like there are some perks of being an IITian? What is your point?
Yeah, of course there are. I think that when you apply for jobs, for startups and stuff like that. I remember I'm also a graphic designer. I also do graphic designing.
Okay.
So initially when I started out, I didn't have a lot of pieces on my portfolio. But when they saw my IIT tag and everything, they were like, okay, she doesn't know much, but she will be willing to work hard. If there is anything, she'll be willing to take it forward, to do a lot of research. I think the trust kinds of builds up because of the IIT tag. So it has helped me get job offers in domains I'm not very, very familiar with.
Okay, so now let's talk about the college societies. Do you found the college societies helpful? And what about the college societies of IIT Hyderabad?
In terms of college clubs, we call it college clubs. I'm not going to lie about it. It's not as, the college culture is not as developed as old IITs or, old established universities like DTU or anything. It's not like that at all. There's still a long way to go in terms of college clubs, building the college club culture. In the beginning, you might feel like, there are sessions and everything, but as time goes, I think it kind of subsides. There is no much activity. There's a lot of inactivity in a lot of clubs. So, of course, clubs are a great way to find like-minded people with whom you can sit together, work and build your skills. But there are not much trained individuals because IIT Hyderabad is relatively new. There has not been a lot of opportunities for you to build a culture around the whole club. Yeah. So that is one of the biggest issues that we have in our college. I would feel that.
Okay, now moving on our next question. Let's talk about sports facilities in your college. So how are they?
We have squash, newly built court, and then we have 4 badminton courts, tennis, and all the indoor games, carom, foosball, or chess and everything,
Okay.
and a cricket ground and a football ground as well.
Are
Yeah, we
there
have.
any inter IIT college tournaments like these?
And again, we haven't established much in terms of inter IIT. We've got 2 medals in the past 11 years. Again, I think the only issue has been the fact that we weren't able to bring a lot of coaches to IIT Hyderabad because the college is super remote. I don't know if you guys know that, but it is very, very remote when compared to the central Hyderabad. So I think that is one of the main reasons why we weren't able to, attract a lot of coaches. There are coaches for football, cricket, and games like that, but for games like badminton, we don't have a coach.
Okay.
Okay.
So there are issues like that with respect to sports facilities.
So now let's talk about the college alumni, since your college is very new, and does this network helps you in your career?
Actually, in the beginning of every year, when you're a fresher,
Hmm.
we would have this thing called alumni meet, where alumni they come to our university. They have variety of experiences.
Mhm.
Like, you should just sit there for 1 hour, and they have crazy stories to tell about what they did during the university and what happened afterwards. Their own startups that failed, their own startups that boomed. They have a lot to give in terms of their experiences, and I think it's amazing. They have a very nostalgic feeling when they come back to the campus because in a matter of 2 years there are so many changes. So there is a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memories, a lot of networks and experiences that they come along with. So of course they help us a lot. You can just get their contact numbers and talk to them and ask them for guidance. They would do it any day. And there's also alumni mentorship program where you get connected to a specific alumni based on your interests or what you wish to pursue in the future. And so you can connect with them and discuss everything. So that is pretty helpful.
Okay, so let's come to conclusion. If you have to describe your overall journey in IIT Hyderabad, what would it like be?
I went from this person who never even bothered to check the college emails to having like 8 PORs today. I think that was such a huge, I don't know what to say. I never even checked my emails. I didn't go to classes. I was just in my badminton court the whole day. I had no seriousness or anything, but I think somehow the college shaped me into what I am today. So I think it's largely, in one word, it has been very, it has given me a lot of exposure in terms of different things. So I think that has been the best part about the college. And I think for one advice I would give to people who are just starting on college is don't sit in your room all the time, especially if you're a hosteler. Just go out, talk to people, make networks, because your world is very small when it is only you and your laptop.
Hmm.
That is not going to help you in the future, or if you're stuck in anything, only people are going to help you out. So meet as many people as possible, and at the same time, don't be irritating. Like, don't be like, oh, I have to befriend him. Somebody has to like me. I have to make as many friends as possible. Don't have that pressure. Instead, just be yourself. Just explore and keep exploring, because Indian parents, they won't allow you to experiment after 4 years of engineering college. You will have your own pressure of having to secure a job, earn money. So college is literally the only place where you will get to, do a film, where you, get to act, where you get to sing and finally find your niche. So keep experimenting. Even if you have that remote idea that maybe I'm interested in this, go and just check that out. That would be my advice for them.
So before ending this video, let me tell you one thing. Sri Varsha has also started her YouTube channel. Not started, she has posted many videos. You can check out her channel. Link to that will be in the description. So make sure you subscribe her channel and like all the videos she posted. So thank you so much, Varsha, for being here and your experience. So Okay, so let's end this video. Stay safe, stay happy, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.